Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing one of my favorite videos to film, and that is a Sephora haul. So I placed a huge order on Sephora. It was the friends and family discount, which was 20% off. Shout out to everyone who sent me their discount. Basically, anyone who worked at Sephora could share their discount codes with basically friends and family. So I placed 3 separate orders, and I also have some brushes to share with you. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you wouldn't know, but I had a small accident in my kitchen and about 50 of my brushes were burnt. So I am slowly trying to rebuild my brush collection. Basically all of like my favorite brushes, like my personal ones, are gone. So I have some brushes to share with you, and I got some items actually for my apartment from Sephora, which is kind of weird, but you can probably guess what it is. And since I've been repurchasing my brushes, it's gotten a little bit pricey, but thankfully I've been using Rakuten, which is the largest cashback website. You guys already know the drill. Every time I do a Sephora haul, I talk about it. So Rakuten, which is formerly known as Ebates, is the largest cashback site. Right now Sephora is 8% cashback, so double cashback, almost 10%. So basically when you place your order online, you're gonna get 8% cashback from your order. If you're a new user and you use the link that I have in my description bar, you can get $10 off of your first $25 order. So what I love about Rakuten is that they make it super easy to get money back. I personally love using the browser button. I don't know about you guys, but I personally like shopping on my computer. It just makes it feel more legit. And I also like to add new tabs and just like have different things open and like read reviews while I'm shopping. So if you're shopping on the computer like I do, basically the browser button is going to pop up when you're on a website that offers cashback, and all you have to do is click the button. It just reloads the page, and literally that's it. It's super simple. There are so many stores on there. You can do Sephora, you can do Ulta, they even have Best Buy. So I've always purchased my electronics through Rakuten because I love getting money back. I've made a ton of money just from the shopping that I've already been doing. I've been using Rakuten, formerly known as Ebates, for years and years, and I love getting that notification that my PayPal has money in it, because you guys already know it's gonna go right back to Sephora. Literally the day that I get the money back, I place an order so that I can try new products for you guys and review them for you. And for this video, I'm gonna be doing a huge makeup giveaway. I'm basically gonna take a box and I'm just gonna fill it with a bunch of new makeup, high-end drugstore, just a bunch of different things, and I'm gonna send it out to one lucky winner. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and leave me a comment. Shout out to Rakuten for always supporting me and my channel. I am so appreciative because without them I wouldn't be able to do these hauls. This first box is quite heavy because it has a pretty large item in here, and it felt so weird getting 3 separate boxes on the same day. So let's go ahead and get into these boxes. So this first item I actually picked up because of one of you guys. I remember getting a message like, you should really try a diffuser because you are so sensitive to scents, and because of the candle incident that I had in my kitchen, I was like, you know what, this is a good time to pick up a diffuser. So this one is from the brand Vitruvi. I didn't even know that Sephora carried a diffuser. I had no idea, but it's actually a stone diffuser and it's pretty small. Actually, I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger. I basically got this one because it has a silver accent and my apartment has silver and not gold. They do have one that's white and gold. It's really pretty, and they also have like a blush pink one. This set actually comes with an oil blend. This one is the quiet scent. It says the exotic floral bouquet that greets you at a tranquil spa, and it has ylang ylang, geranium, and I did pick up one more oil from the same brand, Vitruvi, which is the Frankincense oil, and this is 100% pure essential oils. When you're purchasing your essential oils, you want to make sure that they're 100% pure. The reviews were saying that it's very like woodsy and sounded like it would be up my alley, so I'm gonna go ahead and smell it. It smells good. It smells kind of like a spa, but also a little like masculine and a little woodsy. So I'm excited for this, and you could actually mix your essential oils, and you don't have to use the brand that you're getting for the diffuser. You can get your essential oils anywhere. Again, just make sure that they're pure. So I want to pick up lavender, and I want to pick up like spearmint. I like tea tree oil kind of scents. So I'm excited, and I'll definitely update you guys probably on Instagram. So what's funny is I just mentioned that I want to stop using candles, and my next item is actually a candle, and not just any candle, a Jo Malone candle. But in my defense, I pretty much picked this up for decor. So in my room, I have this nightstand that I'm working on. I really want to get it perfect, and I have a Chanel book. I really want to get like a Dior book. Just have some books there and then have a really pretty candle on top that I'm not gonna burn. I just fell in love with how Jo Malone candles look, and just look at the presentation that it comes in. I mean, for the price, I think it should come in a box like this. I was torn between getting this and their diffuser. Basically, it's kind of like an oil with the kind of like sticks sticking out of it, but I figured this looked prettier. So I went with the scent Mimosa and Cardamom because I smelled it in person and I really liked it. I was torn between this one, Red Roses, and English Pear and Freesia. You guys are always asking me to feature Jo Malone fragrances, but in my experience, the actual fragrances don't really last, well, not on my skin. I've had a couple of their fragrances, a couple of their perfumes, and I don't know what it is, but they just don't last on my skin. And for the price of the perfumes, I feel like they should last. So this is a really nice, like, soft scent. It's girly, it's feminine. I mean, it literally smells floral and kind of like sweet. I thought this would be a nice addition to my room. Pretty much my decor is all white, but I kind of like hints of black here and there. Not too much, because I still want my room to be bright and airy. So I thought this would be perfect to just sit on top of the books and again, not be burned, especially not near books or like near my bed, but just more of an accent piece and a pricey one, but for decor, I'll go there. So again, this is by Jo Malone and this is Mimosa and Cardamom. Next up, I picked up a palette that kind of creeps me out. So this is the Anastasia Carli Bybel palette, and doesn't this palette just remind you of like a spider or like just a bug eye? I might have a slight case of trypophobia, the fear of like holes or circles, but it kind of creeps me out, but I'm just gonna look past it because the palette is actually really gorgeous. And I've been watching Carli Bybel for years. She was literally one of the first like YouTubers, first influencers that I started watching. I remember watching her and just being so inspired to start my own channel, so had to support. And I actually really love the colors. It's kind of just like a basic palette, like you don't have anything too out there, but I just love that it's the perfect palette for my kit because you get these really nice like neutral shades and you also get these golds. So I just feel like it would be the perfect addition for my freelancing. And I love that you get so many mattes. A lot of the palettes these days don't have like a matte cream shade. I don't know why. I feel like she should have included a dark brown or at least a black in here, maybe instead of one of these bluish shades, but I really love it. And I'm definitely gonna do a look with this palette. Let me know what color you want me to do. I might do maybe the purple or maybe one of the gunmetals because I could do a neutral look, like a go-to neutral, but I know that I have so many of those on my channel. I also love that all of the names in this palette are meaningful to her. I mean, obviously it's her palette. I would hope that they're meaningful to her, but they're actually names of like her cats and her best friend and her mom. She even has one shade called My Angels, which is what she calls her subscribers, her supporters. So I really love that. And I really haven't been picking up any Anastasia palettes like the Norvina ones, but I definitely had to support the Jackie Aina and the Carli Bybel palette. I'm just gonna again not stare at the packaging, but more so just use the colors inside. Here we have a Guerlain bronzer, and I remember being so obsessed with Guerlain bronzers. If you guys have been watching me for a minute, then you know that I was obsessed with this. So this is the Guerlain Terracota, the bronzing powder, and I got it in the shade 03 Natural. I think I used to use like shade number 6 or 8 or something crazy, and I definitely look back at my videos and wonder why I was doing that. Then again, I was a lot tanner then. I used to actually go tanning, so this is more of my regular shade, like the shade that I should be using for bronzer, and it looks like this. Super pretty. It's actually definitely more on the warm side, which is what I like. You guys already know the drill. I like me a warm bronzer. I'm not ever gonna get over it. I still use something more neutral on my nose. Like I definitely wouldn't use this on my nose, but it kind of looks like Give Me Sun and Uninterrupted had a baby, and maybe a little bit of Dark Golden from MAC, which are all my favorites, but I really got this more so for that formula. Guerlain is infamous for their bronzer formulas because they're just so buttery soft and just blends into the skin and makes it look like you have a real tan. So I'm excited to have this baby back in my life because it's been a minute since I got it. Definitely more on the pricey side, a splurge for sure. I got a backup of the Patrick Ta lip gloss in Is She Younger Than Me because I am really obsessed with Patrick Ta Beauty right now. Like everything that he created that I have, that I picked up, I'm obsessed with. The fan, the lip glosses, the body glows, like I just really love these glosses in particular. So this one actually looks a lot more apricot than the one that I have. Maybe it's just because it's a new one, but again, it's in Is She Younger Than Me, and I actually have on right now, she's an influencer, but I'll just go ahead and apply some of this one on top because you already know the deal. These smell incredible. They smell like minty fresh yumminess, and they're really thin on the lips. It just feels like you have a menthol lip balm on, but it looks very shiny. And I love that it's full of shimmer, but you don't actually feel the grittiness on your lips. So I'm obsessed with all things Patrick Ta right now, and I'm so happy that I actually tried those lip glosses out, because when they first came out I was like, I don't really need those. I have Fenty, I have Marc Jacobs, I have Pat McGrath, but I am so happy that I tried it out because I am obsessed. And this one's quite boring. This is just another Anastasia brow wiz. I went to do my makeup the other day and it was that moment that I dreaded. I didn't have any more brow wiz in medium brown, and yes, I do love my Benefit pencil. I have the Benefit on right now, but some days I just need a brow wiz, you know. I know my brow wiz and I know how to do my brows with it, so I'm so used to it, but I always have to have this on hand, and I'm surprised I didn't have backups of it. It's what I use. It's like my go-to. It's like my comfort zone for my brows. I just personally love how my brows come out when I use this. Defined, natural, and still sharp but not overdone. So I picked up one of those, and then I picked up this Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. I've been using the black one, and I have to be honest, I'm not crazy about it. I prefer the original. I thought the Pro was gonna be so much better. It was gonna clean my beauty blenders faster, but in fact it just leaves big black chunks of solid cleanser all over my beauty blenders, and it's a pain in the butt to get off. Also, lately when I'm washing my beauty blenders, I'm creating holes in all of them because of my nails, but my nails are very sharp and I'm literally just like destroying my beauty blenders at this point. But I really missed just the original solid cleanser. I'm not a fan of the Pro one, so I picked up one of these because I missed it. This next item I actually swatched in store and fell in love with it. This is the Lancome Le Monochromatique Eyes, Cheeks, and Lips highlighter, and this is in the shade Eclat, or someone is going to tell me I should have YouTubed how to pronounce it. When I read it and that's how it looks, that's how I say it. So Eclat or Eclat, I don't know, whatever. It's E-C-L-A-T, okay? So I swatched it in store, and it's very rare for me to swatch something and be like wowed by it, because at this point I've seen so many different types of products. But when I applied this in store, I instantly went on my Sephora app and added it to my cart. I put this on with no makeup and my skin was glowing. It basically is kind of like a cream to powder formula, I would call it, and it just like melts into your skin and looks stunning. I'm so excited for this. I kind of want to put some on now. It wouldn't be a Rosita video if we didn't try something on, so let's go ahead and put some on our nose. I'm gonna actually try applying it with a brush, because when I applied it in store it was also with my finger, but I kind of want to see how it applies with a brush. This is definitely one of those products that you can use over your makeup as a finishing highlight, or for like a no makeup look, or literally with no makeup on just for an extra glow. I'm excited to use this on the eyes too, because it's like the perfect champagne neutral shade. Sometimes my clients don't know what jewelry they're wearing, so they're like, I'm not really sure what color I'm going to be wearing for jewelry or shoes, so I have to choose something that's neutral, not gold, not silver, not rose gold. So this would be like the perfect kind of like bronzy neutral shade, so I'm excited for that. And I literally never heard anyone talk about that product. I was just in store playing with makeup and I came across it, so I had to have it. Same goes for this next product. I actually was looking for the perfect bridal pink in Sephora, and it was so hard for me to find one. I wanted to find something that was pink or like rose gold but still mature, and I found it. So I was swatching and playing and I discovered the Hourglass glitter eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Reflect. What this reminds me of is Dose of Colors Shell. The glitter and the cream mixed together. It's kind of hard to get my finger in there. I feel like I'm kind of ruining it. Definitely would want to use a brush when taking the product out, but it definitely looks more pink in person. When looking for bridal pinks, I don't want anything like bright pink. I want it to be more of a champagne pink. With this kind of product, I'd probably apply it with a brush just to get it out of here, and then spread it out with my finger to really get that reflect going. But yeah, I'm excited. And it's not really like a cream. It's kind of like a creamy powder, I would say. So excited to use that. I was clearly looking for products for my kit, because this next one is also for my clients. This is the Stila Shimmer and Glow, and this is in the shade Starlight. And I actually got this because of Amanda Amandizzle. She posted this and it looked so beautiful on her clients. She used it on like different skin tones and it looked gorgeous. So I don't have any of the Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows. This one is not like their traditional ones that we know, the super glittery ones. This is more of a cream eyeshadow, and it doesn't have a ton of sparkle and glitter. This is literally just like a liquid eyeshadow, and that's what it looks like. Again, very neutral. I'm excited to play with all of these lid colors. I feel like for a while I was just kind of like stuck and kind of bored of the same items that I was using, and I really wanted like new pops for the lid. So I feel like that's really what excites me when doing makeup, is the lid color. I really wanted to pop and like make the eyes stand out and shine. So moving along, I picked up the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in medium. I used to use this back in the day and I just stopped using it. I don't know why. I feel like I just discovered the Charlotte Tilbury one and the MAC Studio Fix powder, and I stopped showing my Sephora powder love. But I used to be obsessed with this for setting my face, and I was watching Bella Maven rave about this and I'm like, whoa, I haven't used that in so long. I want to try it out again. So I got it in medium, and I'm actually gonna blot my face right now because I am feeling a little bit oily just in this area. So I'm excited to have this one back in my life, and I love that Sephora collection is more affordable than the high-end brands at Sephora. So I picked that up. I did place another order on Sephora just for brushes, but in this order I guess I picked up 2 brushes as well. So this one is the Sephora number 74. This is the Pro Small Blush Brush, and for some reason it came in this packaging. I don't know why, like this is how they normally come. And this one came in this like manila envelope. These little brush jackets are so cute, but do people actually keep these? I mean, I guess it would be really good for traveling, but it would drive me crazy to always have to put it back in there. But I basically used this brush for contour, but now that I'm looking at it, this one looks very different than mine. I don't know why it looks so tapered or like pointy. I remember mine being like fluffier. Maybe with use it got like that, or I don't know if they changed it, but I do have my original brushes still sitting in my kitchen. They're burnt, but they're there. So I'm gonna go compare because this doesn't look like my 74 brush. But then again, my original 74 brush I got a minute ago, so perhaps they have changed it, and I hope they didn't. And then I also got the 73 Blush Precision Brush. These are just repurchases again because mine are ruined. So here's what she looks like, and I really love this one for blush and for contour because I love that it has that pointed edge. This one's really creeping me out. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think mine looks like this, but nonetheless I had to pick up new ones, so that's that. And last but not least, in this order I got the Laneige Kiss Me All Day set. I originally just had the Pear lip balm in my cart, but then I saw this kit and I was like, this makes more sense for the price. And I also am running low on my peach, and I've never tried the berries, so I was like, you know what, why not just get the set, right? I am obsessed with the Pear scent. It literally makes me want to kiss myself. It smells and tastes so good. It smells like candy. I didn't think I was gonna like the pear scent out of all of them because I was like, pear, I don't know. I like pears, but maybe not for lip balm. But I was wrong. And both of these come out clear and they just smell so yummy. Literally, I put it on and I just want to like eat it. It's so good. So I love these. They're very moisturizing. If you feel like the Kopari lip glossy is not moisturizing, try these. These are basically like the lip sleeping masks but in a tube form, and they do give your lips a little bit of a gloss. And then this berry one does have a little bit of a tint, which usually I'm not a fan of. I kind of like my lips the way they are, like color wise, but a little bit of a pink tint I can deal with, and that's exactly what this one gives you, like a tiny bit of a pink sheen. So I'm down for that. The thing about very tinted lip balms with me is that because I'm fair, if I put something that's too tinted, it just ends up looking like I have like a lip stain on, which I'm just not a fan of on me personally. I love it on other people, but I just haven't found the right one for me. So after I placed the first Sephora order, I was like, you know what? I might as well get some of the brushes that I lost with the discount. So I ended up placing another order separately. So this first one is the Pro Highlight Brush. I actually got 2 of these. I've featured this a million times. This is one of my favorite highlighting brushes ever. So this is what it looks like, and I'm so happy to have it back in my life. It's so soft and so perfect. It's so weird to have like new brushes because I don't know what it is, but once you've used a brush and you've made it kind of like your own, the brush hairs just seem like softer and better. Is it me, or I don't know, I just feel like these new brushes just look foreign to me. Let me know in the comments if I'm bugging out or if you guys feel the same way, but I picked up 2 of them because I'm replanning all the ones that I lost. And then 2 eyeshadow brushes. This is driving me crazy because all of these look very different. This is the 27 large blending brush, and I don't remember this looking like this either. I'm guessing it's just all in my head, and mine just became fluffier because I had used them already, but having a new brush just, it's weird. But This is just a blending brush, and I think I got this one for contouring my nose because I watched a YouTube tutorial on someone contouring their nose and they recommended this brush, but I ended up just using it for my eyes because I didn't really like it for nose contour. And this next one is the Sephora number 13 Pro Packing Shadow Brush. This brush I'm not like crazy about, but it was just something about not getting it that would drive me crazy. Like I literally want to get each brush that I lost, I want to get it back. Even if I wasn't like over the moon about it, it just makes me feel better about the situation. So this is just a packing brush for the lid. These brushes are essential though when it comes to any look really, but you guys know I love me a matte eye, especially on my brides. It's like my signature look, I feel like, and you need a good packing brush. You don't want to just use a fluffy brush when packing on a lid color. You can use this obviously for shimmers, but I feel like it's very important for matte shades to really just press and pack, especially if you're doing like a cut crease. It's really important to have a nice good packing brush, and a lot of brands make them, but this one is just from Sephora, and again it's the number 13. So the last box was probably the most pathetic box that I've ever opened. It literally just had this inside of it. So I guess after placing the first 2 orders, I realized I didn't get these well-kept screen cleaning towels. And so I placed a 3rd order for this. This is like $8. I'm pretty sure I bought 2, but they only gave me 1. So I'm gonna have to check that out. But they don't sell these in store anymore, so I had to buy them online. And I really like the black and red one. But basically, these are just alcohol towels. Overpriced because they're in a cute package. And you just basically clean your cell phone, your iPad, your computer, your glasses. Your phone just harbors a bunch of bacteria, dirt, sweat, grime, makeup. Everything just lands on your phone, and then you're just constantly having it on your face. And so if you find yourself breaking out on one side of your face, try cleaning your phone more often. Also, switching on your pillowcases, very important. And it just makes me feel better to see my screen nice and clean and lint free, dirt free, smudge free. So this is what was in that last box with a perfume sample. This is Juicy Couture. I think this is called Oui. And let's go ahead and smell it. It smells good. It smells girly. I actually really like the packaging for that perfume. It has like a big gold chain necklace. It kind of reminds me of like a 90s rapper. I haven't had a Juicy Couture fragrance in so long. That kind of made me want to go and smell all of the Juicy Couture fragrances again. And last but not least, I picked up one brush from Net-a-Porter. I've been saying Net-a-Porter since I discovered Net-a-Porter. I didn't know it was Net-a-Porter. I just like saying Net-a-Porter. I just feel like it's easier to say. But look at the box that it comes in, like super cute. I like that because the items on there are more on the expensive side. Look at all of this for one brush. So this is the Ray Morris Deluxe Kabuki brush, and this brush, I don't want to get emotional, but this brush, when I realized that my brushes were destroyed, I got super emotional when I saw this one go down because I actually had received it from a supporter of mine. I remember getting it in my P.O. box and just thinking to myself, like, who would go out and spend so much money on a brush for like a random person? I remember in the box there was a Charlotte Tilbury brush and this brush, and at that time I didn't really have expensive brushes. Like I hadn't invested, you know, like $70+ in brushes, and I remember receiving this and just being like mind blown, like wow. I don't know what it is, but when I receive gifts, like it just makes me feel like wow, like me, like are you sure like you want to spend that money on me? Yeah, I just feel really attached to this brush, and I remember getting it and not wanting to use it. Like I'm staring at my expensive brushes, like my Tom Ford one is also a gift and I never use it. The only one that I really use that's pricey is my Marc Jacobs bronzer brush, and that one I use mainly as a microphone, but I really take good care of my brushes and I don't like to ruin them. I don't even like to use them, and I know that's silly because you get them to use them and to enjoy them, but let me know if you guys are like that too. Like when it comes to something really pricey, I try to like savor it and like preserve it and not use it. But I ended up picking up another one because I am actually really in love with this brush. It's the Perfect Contour brush, and I just love it for bronzer and contour, and it works so well. So I think this is like $78. I know it sounds silly to get emotional over a brush, but definitely holds a lot of sentimental value for me, and it feels good to have it back in my life. So I'm gonna use mine now and actually enjoy it, because that's the point of getting nice things, is to enjoy them. So those were all the items that I'm gonna be sharing with you today. Definitely follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be sharing the brushes that I picked up from Dose of Colors as well as from Smith Cosmetics. I am so grateful for you guys, all of your comments. They don't go unnoticed. I try to respond to every DM that I get, and I spend hours on my phone and I still can't get to each person. So I appreciate you. I am so thankful for you, and I love you so much. So that completes this video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.